Today in this video, I'll be sharing with you the 4 best mutual funds that you can invest in for regular cash flow and also for capital growth. Before we jump right into the meat of this video, in case you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is John Agbo. On this channel, I talk about all things finance. I share tips and strategies on how to make, manage, and multiply your money. So if you love content like this, then you want to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Just tap on the button down here below, subscribe, turn on the bell icon so that when next I upload a new and a valuable video like this one you're about to watch right now, you always be the first person to be notified by YouTube. Before we get started, I'd also like to make a very quick disclaimer that what I want to share with you in this video is not a financial advice. It is strictly for educational purposes only. They are strictly based on my own personal research and my own personal opinion. So please do well to carry out your research and that you make an informed decision if at all you want to proceed with investing in any of these mutual funds or not. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get started. So firstly, what exactly is mutual funds? Mutual funds is simply a pool of money that is collected by a professional asset manager from individuals like you and I. And they go ahead to invest this money into different asset classes. So they can invest in things like stocks, they can invest in bonds, they can invest in commercial papers, treasury bills, and etc. So when they make all of these investments and they earn some profit, out of that profit is where they also get to pay you, the investor, your own interest. So that is how mutual funds actually works. And there are actually different types of mutual funds. So number one is equity mutual funds. So equity mutual funds are basically funds that invest in stocks. So if you are the type that wants to invest in stocks, but you don't want to go through the stress of looking for which company to invest in, you can simply look for an equity mutual fund and then invest in it. So by investing in equity mutual funds, you are simply giving your money to professionals to look for the best performing stocks in the market and then invest in those stocks on your behalf. And then another type of mutual funds that we have is the money market mutual fund. This one is actually a very popular one. So this fund actually invests in short-term and low-risk instruments like corporate bonds, government bonds, commercial papers, and treasury bills. And most money market mutual funds actually return around 12 to 15% interest per annum. This one is not as volatile as equity mutual funds. You know, when you're talking of equity, you are talking about stocks. The price of stocks could go up and down. But when you come to the money market, you are talking about income and stability. So the probability of your money reducing in a money market mutual funds is almost zero. And then we also have dollar mutual funds. So this particular fund actually invests in dollar denominated assets. And then also we have the balanced mutual funds. So for balanced mutual funds, these asset managers actually invest your money in stocks, they invest in bonds, and also they invest in the money market. So basically they invest in stocks for growth and also they invest in bonds and money market for income and stability. So there are other types of mutual funds in a way, but we are going to limit it to this particular for the purpose of this video. So now that you've known the different types of mutual funds, let's proceed and look at the advantages of investing in a mutual fund. Number one is diversification. By investing in mutual funds, you are not just investing in one asset. It helps you to invest in different assets all at once. And that will actually help you to lower the risk. Because if one asset does not perform well, the other assets can actually perform well. Thereby, you can use the profit from the other asset to balance it out. And then secondly is affordability and accessibility. You don't need to have a lot of money for you to invest in mutual funds. With as little as 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira, you can invest in mutual funds. And then thirdly is professional management. When you invest in mutual funds, you don't need to be disturbing yourself about how your portfolio is performing. You don't need to be worrying yourself about what is going on with your investment. These asset managers that you've given your money already know exactly what to do. So they are going to take all of that headache off you. They are the ones who are going to be managing your portfolio for you. And all you have to do is to sit back and then wait for your profit. And then finally is liquidity. It is very easy for you to sell off your mutual funds anytime you want to get your money back. So maybe you've invested in mutual funds, you've made some profit, and you want to sell off your funds and then pull out your money. It is very, very easy for you to do. In less than 48 hours, you can have your money sitting right inside your bank account. So now that we have looked at what mutual funds are and also the different types of mutual funds, plus the advantages of investing in mutual funds, let's now go ahead to look at the 4 best mutual funds that you can invest in Nigeria. The very first one is the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Mutual Funds. This is a very popular money market mutual fund. These particular mutual funds actually invest in short-term and low-risk instruments like corporate bond, government bond, treasury bills, commercial papers, fixed deposit. And these particular mutual funds pays up to 15% interest per annum. With as little as 5,000 naira, you can start investing in the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Mutual Fund. The Stanbic IBTC Money Market Mutual Funds is actually one of the best money market mutual funds that you can find in Nigeria. The second one is AfriVest Equity Fund. AfriVest Equity Fund is a fund that actually invests in stocks. So if you want to invest in stocks and you don't want to go through the stress of researching individual companies you can invest in the AfriVest Equity Fund. This particular fund actually invests in stocks. Last year, the AfriVest Equity Fund returned around 56%, and the year to date is around 7.5%. Number 3 is a Lotus Halal Fixed Income Fund. This particular fund actually focuses on investing in fixed income fund like Sukuk and non-interest bond. It is specifically designed for investors with low risk appetite who are looking for Sharia compliant investment that they can put their money. Number 4 is United Capital Balanced Fund. This particular mutual fund actually focuses on investing in assets for long-term capital appreciation. It is perfect for investors who are looking for moderate risk to generate moderate returns through capital appreciation and regular income. So in a nutshell, these are the 4 best mutual funds that you can invest your money. So which one exactly should you start with? It all depends on your goal for investing. If you want a Sharia compliant mutual fund, then you can invest in the Lotus Halal Fixed Income Fund. If you want to invest for capital growth, then you can invest in the AfriVest Equity Fund. If you want to invest for income and stability, then you can invest in the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Mutual Fund. So it all depends on your goal for investing. Now, how exactly can you invest in any of these mutual funds? Before you can invest, you will need to have a brokerage account. I can create a brokerage account with any licensed stockbroker or any investment app. You can use platforms like Plotus Neo, Cowrywise, Stanbic IBTC Asset Management Fund, and so many others. So once you are able to sign up for an account, you go ahead and fund your account. And after funding your account, you now search for the mutual funds you want to invest in. As soon as you identify the mutual funds, then you go ahead to invest. So that is all for this video, and I want to believe that you found this information very helpful. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop it for me down there in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.